Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. Well, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi addressed a ceremony dubbed We Can with Differences to support people with determination. The President said he is proud to witness the event and also praised efforts exerted for the development of the nation, especially those aimed to empowering people with determination. To shed more light on the President attending this event for people with determination that coincides with the World Day of People with Determination. We had the pleasure to host this morning in the breakfast show Dr. Amira and Masry, human development expert. Good morning, Dr. Masry.
Good morning.
Well, how are you? Well, Dr. Masry, now we saw yesterday President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi attending this event, and we saw how he was speaking with the children and with the teenagers, and you know that was really something that caught the eyes of the press and all the people in Egypt. So, how do you see the importance of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi? Is a humanitarian gesture that is related to support the people with determination?
Well, first of all, I would like to say an English proverb that says actions speak louder than words.
Yes.
And that's exactly what happened. It's beautiful to see the human side of the president showing his happiness and his love towards different people from different segments, but saying that, it's also great to see the actions towards helping them and making a dream come true for their parents and for the people around them. It's a great opportunity to discuss what happened over the past years in order to help disabled and determined people achieve their best potential, because there have been many actions that are executed for their support, not only said, but actually done in different. When you see the nation's leader starting by himself, he's taking the action, he's giving the support, and he is impressing the press with his presence among them. So that's a great inspiration for everybody in the community.
Yes. Yes, and actually also in the year 2018, the President allocated this year 2018 especially for people with determination.
That's true. And according to statistics, in the educational sector, for instance, they've been taking so many different steps towards enabling people with determination, or we can call them people with disabilities, making sure that they are integrated in different schools throughout the nation, not only in special areas or special segments. The numbers can speak for themselves. Instead of having 17,229 disabled children integrated in schools, today they are 108,000.
Yes.
So the number is more than tripled. Making sure that 75,000 teachers took different seminars and different courses to make sure that they are aware and they have the knowledge of how to treat and how to accomplish the task. Make sure that they know how to get the best out of different people, because I wouldn't call, we're all different one way or another. We all have different skills, but some are more fortunate in certain areas. Disabled people are definitely more fortunate in other areas because they have talents that you and I might not have. But the problem is in the perception of the community. And that's one thing that we need to work on, and I see that the government is taking huge steps towards it.
Yes, Yes. So, Mrs. Dr. Masry, we saw the president speaking with the people with the determination yesterday, and we also saw a very nice scenes when he was delivering his speech, and the children was surrounding him, and the girl who was touching his hand. You know, we saw.
It's so passionate, and
Yes.
it's, as I said earlier, it's very inspiring to everybody in the community. And when the feelings are truthful, you will see an interaction, because people, especially with special needs, do not fake their emotions, which is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
They revealed how they truly feel, how appreciative they are,
Yes.
and it's because there are actions taken.
Yes, and they also saw that how much President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi was so affected, and he cried when he saw them. How would this motivate these children and give them strength?
Definitely, when you find the leader of the nation supportive of you, understanding and caring, you would feel so proud and you feel inspired. But what impresses me more is not only that scene, but the actions taken to support them. And that's why I started by saying actions speak louder than words, because there are actual actions taking
Yes.
place and huge steps. For instance, in the banking sector, it's been already a law that all companies have to hire people with disabilities, 2% of the employees. But to be very honest, it's a law. Not everybody truly applied. Recently, the supervision is very close to make sure that they have a part, not only just hired, but they are working. Not only that, but for the clients as well. The central bank has issued a regulation that all ATM machines, 5% of the ATM machines should be equipped for people with disabilities or special needs. For instance, for blind people, the machines should have the braille signs. Not
Yes.
only that, but audio aid, so it will not reveal their income statement or anything. They can just hear it. And for people who are deaf, they have the sign language on those machines. The machines are shorter
Yes.
to make sure that people who cannot stand up can use it. So now there are effective steps towards
We now
helping
see
them.
wherever we go, in clubs, in ministries, in any institutions that we visit,
In
we
malls.
see, yeah, it's all prepared for people with disabilities. We see the ramps, you know,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Which is, as we were
Yes.
just saying, it's a very good step. However, it will not be completed unless we spread awareness. Because you and I know that sometimes when you find a parking spot that is not, that is vacant, you just use it and you would totally ignore the sign. So we need to spread awareness in the community
Yes.
through the media, through different
So
seminars.
this would bring us to a very important point, which is the role of the media, of course.
Very, very
Yes, please.
important, because people need to understand it's not only about sympathy and empathy, it's about understanding,
Yes.
appreciating the needs of others, making sure that as long as your need is supported, you need to support
Others,
others'
yes.
needs as well. But the problem is, not all segments are aware of that. Some people feel like as long as they say, you're good, you're happy, there's no problem, that's enough. That's not true. Actually, sometimes we need to stop empathy and sympathy because it hurts their feelings. We need to treat them
It's
as
their
equals.
rights.
Exactly,
The rights.
and we need to see how productive they can be, how
Yes.
efficient they can be, and not only appreciate that, but recognize it. On the other hand, we need to make sure that we are not misusing their properties. In certain places in Cairo,
Yes.
there are ramps and there are aiding tools for them
Yes.
that are misused or broken. We need to make sure
Yes.
that people understand that they should keep, and here it's not only about disabled people, it's about public property in general.
Yes,
People
yes.
need to appreciate public property.
Yes. So, Dr. Masry, we come to a very important point that President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi yesterday gave his directives to establish a fund
Yes.
for people with determination. How do you see the importance of this point?
I truly believe that funding everything that is important for the community is a great thing. And the government is already supporting different segments in so many effective ways. So this is giving the civil community a chance to show their support. And it's not only financially, but also by taking steps towards helping this particular segment of the community. So I believe it's a very great move, and I hope that people will support it.
Yes, yes. The second point, a very important also point that the president said yesterday, that he is going to include the people with determination to the initiative of decent life.
Yes,
Yes.
I've heard that too. And well, people with disability are a great part of the community, a very efficient part of the community if they are treated right and they are guided properly.
Yes.
Therefore, a Decent Life initiative is targeting the entire community. It's targeting the welfare of people, highlighting a certain segment, but it's affecting all segments of the community. So as long as we're working together, we are collaborating, and every single individual is trying to do his part efficiently, things are going to work out for the country. We're talking about the president, the government, the ministers, the CEOs of different companies, the employees, the teachers.
Yes.
Every single individual and citizen of the community, if he or she is doing his part efficiently, we're going to be in a totally different place.
Yes.
And that's what I really like about the initiatives, because it's encouraging and inspiring people to do their parts.
Yes, yes. So, Dr. Masry, how would the communication and the technological data be used to remove the obstacles and the challenges that faces people with determination?
Well, that's a very important point, and it's not only, again, the people with determination. Technology is booming nowadays, and we need to keep up with the speed.
Yes.
In particular, for people with disability, as we just mentioned, the ATM machines, for instance, it's designed now to support their needs. So instead of having to have someone else help them go and find out about their financials, they can be secretive, and they don't want people to really know about it. They can do it all on their own. Not only that, in the educational sector as well, using technology can help them be more independent,
Yes.
can help them become, can help them seek more knowledge, because it's easier for them now. So
Yes.
definitely it's a very important part.
Yes, yes. So, do you think that we should start awareness with the people, for people with determination, not only in the media, but since the kids are small at young, I mean, at the school?
And I actually mean the awareness for people who are surrounding them.
Yes.
Not for
so
them.
the merging that we in the education system is very important to make a merge between the people with determination with the normal students.
With not limitations, but with great awareness and understanding, because not all
Because
people
we
who are special needs can be merged or
Yes.
integrated. Therefore, those who are responsible, the decision makers, should be highly educated, aware of those who can be integrated and those who cannot, because we need harmony in the society.
Yes.
We need to make sure that people who are disabled are not rejected or forced on those who are different. We need to make sure that they are not being bullied. We need to make sure that people are welcoming and not, again, not having sympathy towards them. They have understanding. They know that we're all different one way or another, and each one of us can be productive and helpful in their own ways. But for instance, one sort of special needs is autism. There are autistic people
Autism
who...
and dyslexia also.
Dyslexia is like most of the students are dyslexic,
Yes,
and they
could
don't
be merged
notice.
with the...
No, personally, I have seen people who have dyslexia and they are pretty normal. You cannot even notice.
Yes.
No, but autism in
Autism is
particular,
another problem.
we have different degrees and different levels of autism. They're beautiful and talented, but some of them can be merged
And others
and not
cannot.
abused, and not
Yes.
and some can't, because there is a certain degree of autism where they cannot communicate. So it's unfair for them to have them integrated with people, because there will be a very, very difficult communication. On the other hand, I had a few autistic students in different schools. They were blossoming and beautiful. It took them a while to cope, and it took the other students a while to understand. But when it was done properly with the guidance of adults and the understanding and awareness of parents, they have achieved great results.
Yes. Yes. So, well, actually, this celebration, which was attended by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi yesterday for people with determination, is the third celebration of its kind in 3 years in a row.
Yes, yes.
The third executive
It's a heartwarming
year.
initiative.
So, how do you see the importance of this celebration or ceremony on every year to be held every year in order to revise what have been achieved concerning people of determination?
Very well. Actually, you just mentioned something very important. First of all, we said that it's very inspiring, it's heartwarming, it's very encouraging as well.
Yes.
But on the other hand, the execution is very important. So when you mentioned that it's to revise the actions, this
Yes.
is a very important point, because we have initiated laws and regulations. We need to see if they have been implemented or not, and see if they were effective or not. So
Yes.
it's a very important thing.
Yes. Thank you very much for your time, for your
Most
valuable
welcome.
information. Thank you so much, Dr. Amira Al-Masry, Human Development Expert. Thank
It's
you.
my pleasure.
My pleasure too. Thank you. Well, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for following me in this segment. My name is Amal Mukhtar. I leave you with the rest of the segments of The Breakfast Show.